Yo, what is up, everybody? And welcome back to another Madden 21 online game. The Philadelphia Eagles today are getting a first look at Tompa Bay, home of the newest Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback, the former lifelong New England Patriot, Tom Brady. Tom Brady, now that he enters Tampa Bay, has Bruce Arians as his head coach. He has unarguably, I should say, the best wide receiver duo from last season, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin at his disposal. You got Scotty Miller in there as well. And then you enter Rob Gronkowski into the fold. And don't forget about O.J. Howard, too. This Tampa Bay offense has an embarrassment of riches and now a future Hall of Fame quarterback at the helm. Tom Brady also brings the same superstar abilities that he had from Madden 20 and the same X-Factor ability from last season, Pro Reads. In order to activate Pro Reads, it works the same way from last year. You have to get 5 throws in a row of at least 5 yards in the air. So no jet sweeps, no check downs. We gotta really air this ball out, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem considering all the weapons we just named off. What is a problem is this Philadelphia Eagles offense on the other end, because there are no slouches. Carson Wentz at the quarterback position, the sophomore running back Miles Sanders, little Boston Scott in there, all of the speed that offense provides with the likes of Deshaun Jackson and the rookie Jalen Reagor, Zach Ertz, and Dallas Goedert inside. This game could end up being a shootout for sure, and we might need it to be a shootout just to stay in it because the Eagles already have a touchdown to their name. Here's Tom Brady. First pass is complete. Mike Evans underneath, but I mean, it's really, like, who are we going to throw the ball to? There's no bad options, not even at the running back position, man. We give it to T.J. Logan. Okay, maybe not T.J. Logan if he's going to take shots like that. Chris Godwin was a monster in the slot last season. We're going to try to work Godwin in the slot in this game as well. Obviously, Gronk's going to be our starting tight end. And then you got Scotty Miller outside. Godwin, so far, so good. Hanging on to that hit. He still makes the catch. Tom Brady's 4 for 4, trying to go 5 for 5, but that's going to be intercepted by Rodney McLeod. Evans doesn't get the catch. He doesn't get the tackle. He has to watch McLeod chug all the way to about the 7-yard line before Evans does finally make the tackle. A promising opening drive is over. Now it's second down and goal for Carson Wentz, but that's going to be intercepted by the rookie Antoine Winfield Jr. Look at him fly. Do not put your hands in the cookie jar because you will not only not get away with it, you will end up throwing a game-tying pick 6 as Winfield flexes on him. Of course, game time barring the PAT, which is indeed up and good. This Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense, they got some talent for sure. Jason Pierre-Paul and Shaq Barrett on the pass rush. Big Vita Vea inside. You got Levante David and Devin White at the linebacker positions. And then the rook, Antoine Winfield Jr. I don't know if you guys have been seeing these articles coming out about how Antoine Winfield Jr. is, definitely an up-and-comer at the safety position for these Buccaneers, but it's definitely exciting considering his dad, Antoine Winfield, was a stalwart for the Minnesota Vikings for a long time in the NFL. But right now we're going to need someone to make a play on 3rd down and 4 because this Eagles offense is looking pretty good, barring that one interception at the goal line. There's the rookie Reagor getting the first down midway in the second quarter. That's going to be Miles Sanders. The Eagles have had a nice balanced attack so far between the running game of Sanders and Boston Scott in this split close formation. And then you got to worry about someone between Jeffrey Reagor and Deshaun Jackson. And Zach Ertz hasn't even seen the field much as Reagor is the targeted man in the corner, but that's going to be incomplete. Big 3rd down and 5. It's a screen pass. It's Miles Sanders, and that completely catches the Tampa Bay defense off guard. It's an Eagles touchdown, and I think it's safe to say in Madden 21, screen passes are back. Screen passes have been whack the last couple of years, but they basically made the screen pass route for running backs like a swing route. You audible to swing route, which is definitely good because in the past couple of years, those screen passes have been horrible. They run into the offensive line or defensive lineman as we throw the interception to Avonte Maddox here, but definitely this year you can mix up screen passes in your offensive game plan once again. I thought Mike Evans had that man burnt downfield, but Maddox has some nice closing speed. Despite the height differential, Maddox is able to make a play on the ball instead of Mike Evans, and now here are the Eagles, 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line. This time we can't get a game-changing goal line stop at the defensive end. We give up the touchdown, but, ooh, Jake Elliott, wide right, no good on the PAT. We'll see if that matters at all in the final outcome of this game, but right now it won't matter too much if we can't score on the offensive end. Our touchdown, of course, came on a pick 6, so Tompa Bay's looking pretty good so far. We've completed every single pass, but 2 of those have been interceptions as we finally get Rob Gronkowski involved in the game plan. Like I said, man, we got an embarrassment of riches. If the Eagles want to go man coverage, that might be our best friend. You guys know how well Tom Brady does against man, but one of those superstars on this Tampa Bay offense is not Darius Slay. Of course, the Eagles traded for Darius Slay in the offseason, and big play Slay picks off Tom Brady. I feel so silly throwing that play because everything else was open as Carson Wentz, feeling the pressure, but gets it off to Alshon Jeffrey. This should put the Eagles in field goal range as they call their 2nd and 3 timeouts. Watch out! That's Shaq Barrett. He knocks the ball away from Carson Wentz. Look at Golston awkwardly jogging. Can he go all the way? Oh, 1 yard short. Miles Sanders temporarily saves a touchdown, but don't worry, the running back, who I definitely can't pronounce right now, is able to get in the end zone for 6, and this time we make our PATs, so yeah, MSPAT might actually loom large, but remember, still, all of our points have come on the defensive end. It's at some point we actually need to do some Tompa Bay stuff out here because this defense can only do so much. With 10 seconds left, though, all we need them to do is not give up a monster play, don't commit a big penalty, and we should be able to go to halftime. And down by 6, getting ball coming out of half, the way this game has gone, the fact that we've thrown 3 interceptions, I think is decent enough. So we got to hang on for one more play. Oh, wow! Shaq Barrett knocks the ball out and gets the fumble recovery. Shaq Barrett, have yourself a first half. So hopefully that gets into the head of my opponent to where he's thinking, damn, I need to get this ball out quick because Shaq Barrett is coming at me every single time. He's killing my left tackle, so that could be a game changer. In the meantime, we focus on the offensive end. There's a lot of things to do right with this Tampa Bay offense. Running a read option involving Tom Brady, maybe not one of them, but how about we get Gronk? Gronk, yeah, I like Gronk. Running a man over. Darius Slay, not a match for Gronkowski in the open field. Then you get Godwin cooking, and now we're starting to make moves. Still no incompletions, even though 3 of those have been interceptions. We check it down to Scotty Miller. Let's let Scotty get involved in the game a little bit. We're really spreading the wealth, just like Tom Brady would in real life, right? We're not really targeting any one person. It's just whoever gets open, Tom Brady's going to give them the ball. All of a sudden, we're 3 out of 5 on the pro reads X Factor counter. Make that 4 out of 5. Scotty Miller out of bounds, gets the catch, and now we are 1 away from activating pro read, so we're going to be careful here. Wide open underneath, that's Godwin. That's at least 5 yards downfield, and that's pro reads activated on Tom Brady as we are 3 yards away from getting ourselves a touchdown. Tom Brady's lit up. Will anything light up for Tom Brady as far as who to throw the ball to? Not in time because we immediately target Rob Gronkowski in the end zone. Big Gronk skies high and comes down with a pretty easy reception. We make our PAT. That means we grab a 1-point lead late in the 3rd quarter with Tom Brady still having pro reads activated. So Tom Brady is definitely in his bag right now. Can Carson Wentz match that tempo? Miles Sanders definitely can. Sanders is going. Devin White to be the speedy linebacker. Just makes the shoestring tackle and keeps the Eagles out the end zone by 2 yards. But Sanders back in on the very next play. He gets the touchdown he was previously denied. And now the Eagles have to go for the 2-point conversion to make it a 7-point game. Sanders, no dice. He's not in. Shut down by the safety, and we have ourselves a 5-point game. And all of these sequence and events just because of a missed PAT early on in the game. But the Eagles' bigger problem right now may be stopping Tom Brady, who is still on fire. And Brady, a design quarterback run for the, 42 or 43-year-old quarterback? Got us 2 yards. Next play. This is what Tom Brady can really do for you. A perfect floater into the bread basket of Chris Godwin, who goes all the way. Bruce Arians applauding, and he definitely knows he's happy he has Tom Brady instead of Jameis Winston. Brady making all the right decisions. It looked like we might have had Jameis Winston in that first half. We definitely got Tom Brady in the second half on the 2-point conversion. Up high, Mike Evans just mossed the man. Avonte Maddox may have gotten the interception earlier, but this time Mike Evans wins that battle, and we make it a full 3-point lead as we start the fourth quarter. This Eagles offense still has a lot of firepower. They're not going to go away without a fight. They've been running the ball well, and when you try to worry about that rushing attack, that opens up the passing game, and the speed of these receivers continues to prevail. But right now, nothing really open. Nonetheless, Wentz finds a hole to fit the football to Alshon Jeffrey. Now, the Eagles only need a field goal to tie this game, but with the way these offenses have been working out, you gotta think the Eagles will play hard for a touchdown here, even considering everything. 4-down territory. Oh, Rigor not able to get that in bounds. A very hurtful incompletion, but on the very next play, Miles Sanders continuing to cook. 8 rushes, 115 yards. Boston Scott, not a bad day at the offense for himself as time is ticking down. 3 minutes left in regulation. Maybe not the game the way this one is going. Hopefully we can get a nice goal line stand. We hold up Miles Sanders on first down right before the 2-minute warning. The Eagles get the snap off. Wentz squeezes it in. Boston Scott makes the possession catch. 3rd down and goal at the 2. It's got to be 4-down territory here. We will never find out because Boston Scott gets the Eagles back the lead. And now with this PAT, if it goes in, Jake Elliott up and good. It's now a touchdown game. What can Tom Brady do in the clutch? Tom Brady with all of these weapons. It's Tompa Bay season. Surely we come up clutch with Brady as you see the beautiful day to night transition. It's pretty much dust time here as Brady, it's clutch time. Downfield, Mike Evans, he's gone. It's going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers getting the lead right back. Tom Brady not fazed by the bullets at all. He finds the big receiver, Mike Evans. We haven't even really needed pro reads yet as we bang the PAT up and good because Tom Brady's just getting all these quick passes off, and now we are really cooking in the stat sheet. But at some point, man, the defense needs to hold. The Eagles, once again, only need a field goal to tie this game. At this point, overtime would be a win for us. I just don't want to give up a game-losing touchdown. 2nd down and 8. Look at Shaq Barrett getting the pressure and the sack on Carson Wentz. Shaq Barrett's 3rd of the game. No timeout for the Philadelphia Eagles. Look at all the time that ran out. It's like true clock was on. There's only 44 seconds left. Wentz may not even get the snap off. Thankfully, he does for the Eagles. Barrett's contained, but Vita Vea gets a hand on the ball and forces the incompletion, and now this is do or die time for the Eagles. The blitz is in, but Wentz is still standing strong. Popped as he throws and intercepted by Davis. Wow! Turnover on downs. We're not going to sit on this ball. We're still going to try to air this thing out with Tom Brady play action. Brady gets it off. Mike Evans for the dagger. Pro reads lit up for Rob Gronkowski, but we went above and beyond the pro read suggestion. Forget the check down. We want the touchdown. Mike Evans, what a game for number 13. I mean, Mike Evans was putting up monster numbers with Jameis Winston. And I don't know if you guys have been seeing the articles about Tom Brady's deep ball looking as good as ever, but if that's true, man, it's about to be a movie in Tompa Bay this season. If there are games like this, 33-43, if the Buccaneers are forced to rely on their offense to win games, like, I don't know, man. Just as a football fan, I can't wait to see what Tom Brady does. You know, with Bruce Arians as his offense, or just his head coach. I think Byron Leftwich is just technically the offensive coordinator. But still, you got Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Gronk, O.J. Howard. Should be wild, man. Should be wild. We do end up winning the game. GG's to my opponent. Definitely a well-played game, man. Just a fun little game we had out here. And thankfully, we came out on top. It's always fun to get into a shootout in Madden, especially when you win it, which we did today. Leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw today. Tom Brady with pro reads activated. Tom Brady just lit up in general coming up clutch in Tompa Bay. Subscribe for more Madden 21 gameplays, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you, as always, for watching.